Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 3rd of July. In this update, the case against imported children's play sand is mounting, with the new experiment justifying an outright ban. It's one of the options officials are considering after AUT researchers found 3 of the products recalled last year could release asbestos fibres into the air. There's still not enough known to determine how much asbestos has been inhaled. Otago University Public Health Professor David McBride says that while the fibres are only in small amounts, it's not meaningless. Signs, a New Zealand developed early childhood language program, is setting up our children for success at school. Enrich has been trialled at 65 centres and will be expanding to a total of 525. It's attracting global attention, with findings of oral language improvements, especially among children with backgrounds of higher deprivation. Best Start Professional Services Manager Claire Edgler says it validates the work teachers do. Immigration Minister Erica Stanford's confirmed initial decisions consistent with the FTA have been sent to ministers for feedback. Foreign Minister Winston Peters has accused National of covertly making immigration changes that could undermine our two countries' relationship. The government's being told to hold steady as it releases its latest accounts. For the 11 months to May, revenue was $1.7 billion higher than forecast, with the corporate tax take $700 million more than expected. Infometrics principal economist Brad Olson says the Crown accounts are encouraging, but that doesn't mean the government should carry out any wild spending. He says there's not any new spare money to play with, but there's a smaller gap between what they're spending and earning. A looming threat of bird flu is prompting efforts to safeguard our most vulnerable species. The deadly H5N1 strain's been making its way around the world, including in Australia. Now the Department of Conservation starting vaccinations of native kakapo, takahe, tuturuatu, kaki and kakariki, managed through captive breeding. Final preparations are underway at Christchurch's 1NZ Stadium ahead of tomorrow's sold-out All Blacks test against France. After this weekend, more than 300,000 people will have walked through the gates of the venue since its opening in April. An extra 5,000 temporary seats have been installed to bring capacity up to 30,000 for tomorrow night. A staple of fish and chips and home-cooked meals could be on the brink of extinction around New Zealand. Environmental Defence Society data shows 2 of the country's tarakihi stocks are declining rapidly. Fisheries New Zealand says it's consulting on significant reductions to tarakihi catch limits and potential restrictions on fishing to protect juvenile populations. In sport, coach Dave Rennie insists Beauden Barrett's time with the All Blacks is far from done, despite missing the first matchday squad of the year. Chip Ganassi Racing has confirmed the departure of Sir Scott Dixon at the conclusion of this year's IndyCar season, ahead of his expected move to Arrow McLaren. Italian Matteo Berrettini has knocked out 20th-seeded Frenchman Arthur Fils from Wimbledon, winning their second-round match in 4 sets. I'm Nivareti Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.